You have a sneaking suspicion that your life is a performance for others, that everyone else received a script you didn't, that your reality is somehow less real. You see a world of perfect vacations, dream jobs, and flawless skin through your screen, and you can't help but feel yours is a pale imitation. What if that feeling isn't just anxiety? What if it's the most accurate description of our modern condition? And what if a philosopher from 400 BC saw it all coming? This isn't just a philosophy lesson. This is an explanation. We're going to use one of the oldest stories ever told to understand why you feel the way you do when you open your phone. We're going to explore the connection between Plato's Cave, a 1998 Jim Carrey movie, and the endless performance of your Instagram feed. Let's start with the story. Part 1. The original reality show. Around 380 BCE, the Greek philosopher Plato, in his work The Republic, presented a simple but devastating thought experiment. He asked his audience to imagine a group of people who have lived their entire lives chained deep inside a cavernous cave. They are bound in such a way that they can only look straight ahead at a vast, blank wall. Behind them is a raised walkway, and behind that, a great fire. People walk along this path, carrying puppets and objects that cast shadows onto the wall in front of the prisoners. The prisoners can't see the puppets, or the people, or the fire. All they can see are the shadows. To them, these flickering images aren't representations. They are reality. They are the entire world. The echoes of voices from above become the voices of the shadows themselves. Now Plato asks, what would happen if one prisoner were freed? He is forced to turn around. The firelight would hurt his eyes. The puppets would look less real, more artificial than the clean shadows he was used to. He would be confused, in pain. If he were then dragged all the way up and out of the cave into the sunlight, he would be utterly blinded and overwhelmed. The real world, with its 3 dimensions, vibrant colors, and overwhelming complexity, would be agony to perceive. But slowly, his eyes would adjust. He would see actual trees. Plato's point was about epistemology, how we know what we know. The cave represents the world of appearances, the information we get from our senses, which can be misleading. The journey out is the struggle for true knowledge and enlightenment, philosophy itself, which leads to understanding the form of the good, the ultimate reality, represented by the sun. It's a powerful allegory, but fast forward 2,400 years, and it stopped being just an allegory. Part 2. The modern cave, from firelight to front-facing camera. In 1998, The Truman Show gave Plato's Cave a modern, horrifyingly cheerful update. Truman Burbank lives in Sea Haven, a perfect town that is, in fact, an enormous television set. He is the unwitting star of a 24/7 reality show. Everyone in his life is an actor. Every event is staged. The sun and moon are lights. The sky is a dome. Truman's reality is a meticulously curated shadow show, and for most of his life, he accepts it. It's all he's ever known. Why wouldn't he? But cracks appear. A spotlight falls from the sky. A radio channel accidentally describes his movements. The actor playing his best friend slips up. Truman's reality begins to destabilize. He experiences a deep, unnerving suspicion that the world is not what it seems. A feeling now so common, psychologists have a name for it: the Truman Show delusion. Now, look at your phone. We are the prisoners in the new cave. Our chains are the algorithms that keep us glued to the wall, serving us an endless stream of content tailored to keep us engaged. The fire is the glow of our LED screens, and the shadows on the wall? They are the curated, filtered, and performance-managed versions of life we see every day on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Think about it. We don't see the reality of someone's life, the messy kitchen, the stressful commute, the self-doubt, the boring Tuesday evening. We see the shadow. We see the highlight reel, the perfect avocado toast, the triumphant gym selfie, the romantic sunset vacation, the seemingly effortless success. And just like the prisoners, we are conditioned to mistake these shadows for reality. We don't see the puppeteers, the effort, the branding, the strategy, the insecurity, the dozens of discarded photos that didn't make the cut. We only see the final, flawless shadow. This is the birth of the performative self. We are no longer just being. We are constantly performing a version of ourselves designed for the audience of the cave. And this has a profound psychological cost. When we constantly compare our behind-the-scenes reality to everyone else's highlight reel, it fuels immense anxiety and insecurity. Why is my life not that perfect? Why am I not that happy? Why am I not on vacation? The question shifts from how can I live a good life to why does my life not look like theirs?
Part 3.
The painful escape, putting down the phone. This is where the allegory becomes a guide. Plato's freed prisoner didn't have a pleasant journey. It was painful, confusing, and terrifying. So is breaking free from the digital cave. Breaking free isn't necessarily about moving to a cabin in the woods and smashing your smartphone, though for some, it might be. It's a mental and emotional process. It's the moment you consciously recognize the shadows as shadows. It's the internal click when you see a picture of a perfect couple and remember, they probably had a fight 5 minutes after it was taken. It's the awareness that a breathtaking travel video involved someone staring at a screen the whole time to edit it. It's understanding that an influencer's raw, honest moment is a carefully crafted piece of content designed to feel raw and honest. This awareness is the equivalent of the prisoner turning around and seeing the puppets. It hurts. It ruins the magic. It can make you cynical. You see the mechanisms of the performance, the pursuit of virality, the brand deals, the metrics of likes and shares that define worth in the cave. The metrics, the modern echo of the applause from the other prisoners. The final stage, stepping into the sunlight, is even harder. It's the struggle to live for oneself instead of for the audience. It's doing something without posting it. It's enjoying a meal without making it content. It's valuing a real, deep conversation with one person over a superficial broadcast to thousands. It's finding validation internally rather than externally through shares and likes. It's embracing the messy, unphotogenic, gloriously imperfect reality of your life, the true world outside the cave. Conclusion: the choice of the prisoner. So, are we all in Plato's cave? Yes, but with a crucial twist. In Plato's story, the prisoners were chained against their will. In our modern cave, we are both the prisoners and the puppeteers. We willingly chain ourselves to the wall for hours of scrolling. And we also craft the shadows that imprison others. We filter our photos. We stage our lives. We perform our happiness, becoming part of the very system that creates our anxiety. We are the jailers of each other. This isn't a call to delete all your accounts. The cave is our modern agora, our town square. To leave it entirely is to risk profound isolation. The call is to awareness, to philosophy. The goal is to be the prisoner who knows they are in a cave, to consume and create with the conscious understanding that you are engaging with curated shadows, not reality itself. To periodically unchain yourself, look away from the wall, and remember what the sun feels like on your actual, unfiltered face.